What has widely been described as the vandalism of oil and gas pipelines in Nigeria has left an indelible mark on the petroleum sector, causing environmental pollution and huge revenue loss to both the government and international oil companies. Acts of pipeline and vandalism have been on the rise and currently appear to be something of a career choice for some of the younger generation in the Niger Delta region and beyond. These unwholesome acts explained the reason for the fire disasters at Rumukuru in supposedly residential areas. Again, fire broke out at the Nembe jetty, no thanks to fire activities there, resulting to loss of lives and property. You can go on, but the question on the lips of many is, why are the relevant agencies of government not addressing the causes and effects of acts of pipeline vandalism? Worried by this development, Governor Nyesom Ezenwo-Wike, while receiving the Chief of Air Staff, Air Vice Marshal Amao, accused security agencies of conniving with perpetrators in the heinous crime. However, when contacted, the Public Relations Officer of the State Command of the Nigeria Civil Defense Corps, Akin Oguntuashe, exonerated the Corps and insisted that the command has destroyed 214 illegal dump sites and arrested 114 culprits. Mr. Oguntuashe attributed the seeming unabated crime to non-cooperation by the public in giving useful information about fire business operators, stressing that Nigeria Civil Defense Corps is committed to reducing pipeline vandalism to the barest minimum.
And if you check the records for those who have been following us in our ratings, most of the places where they have these illegal dumps in residential areas, we go there and see them off. We even go to the extent of using payloader to clear the whole place, just to make sure that this kind of business does not continue. We know after the whole thing, they may still want to come back again. But when they come back and we're not aware, you let us know.
Be that as it may, energy experts believe focus should be on alternative solutions beyond the traditional legal approach to reducing the incidence of pipeline vandalism.
The issue of pipeline vandalism could be traced to lack of further employment. The multinationals, the IOCs, are the major cause of what we are witnessing today. In their operational areas, in their host communities, they have failed in carrying out what is known as community relations approach. And when once a youth is angry, he will indulge in one crime or the other.
Dr. Patricia Bonaya is a rights activist, and she commended the federal government for unbundling NNPC as the Directorate of Petroleum Resources, DPR, prior to this time were toothless, but that with the present situation of legislative review relating to the subject matter, there may be light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, I will attribute it to, first of all, negligence. Our people have not learned to take safety seriously. If the oil operators are sincere and have integrity left in them, they should also have surveillance, people that will take care of the equipment, shown that the surveillance sometimes collude with the ignorant habitants of the environment, and they do the disaster that they are supposed to protect. First of all, we have to know that without the environment, no human being will exist. Destroying the environment, you are destroying yourself.
Reacting to this development, a director of National Oil Spill Detection and Response Agency, NOSDRA, Oladikbo Obaniwa, said disaster arising from pipeline vandalism and associated crimes is multi-sectoral, despite series of sensitization workshops by NOSDRA.
Niger Delta is confronted with myriads of environmental problems, threatening the supporting ecosystems and indeed the livelihoods of our people. One of such threats is the incidence of oil spillages caused by oil pipeline vandalism. Thus, the compelling need to organize town hall meetings.
Experts therefore recommend, among other suggestions, that there should be resource ownership of crude oil and natural gas by individuals and host communities as envisaged by international law.
Community engagement. With the communities, the families are given the responsibility to protect their pipeline, because what you own, you protect.
Some of them are ready to come back to their senses and have a build a family for themselves. Encourage them. Don't ask them to drop without giving them alternative.
Security is everybody's business. And let me say this, no single security agency can conveniently handle the issue of security. As far as this state is concerned, it's a collective responsibility.
Ogboka Umeda, RSTV News.